Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. ואהבת את ענת אלוהיך ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודייך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחים מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך וחיה כי ביחיה אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילאת וברות עצובים אשר לא עשת כררים וזיתים אשר נתת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את ימי אשר תשכחה מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. ברוך אתה יהוה אלוהינו מלך העולם שלו השני אישה. Good morning, Abby. ברוך אתה אשר ענת מלך העולם אשר יצר את האדם בחכמה וברע ואור. How are you doing, Abby? So today we are going to continue to read from this story book, Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth. And we have finished the long narrative sections. And we are now on a series of short poems. Short poems about Inanna. So today we will read this one titled The Holy One. It goes like this. The people of Sumer parade before you. They play the sweet Allah drums before you. The people of Sumer parade before you. I say, Hail to Inanna, great lady of heaven. They beat the holy drum and timpani before you. The people of Sumer parade before you. I'm glad he woke up this morning. I say, Hail to Inanna, great lady of heaven. They play the holy harp and timpani before you. The people of Sumer parade before you. I say, Hail to Inanna, the first daughter of the moon. The male prostitutes comb their hair before you, interested in them. They decorate their napes in their necks with colorful scarves. They drape the cloak of the gods about their shoulders. The righteous man and women walk before you. They hold the soothing harp by their sides. Those who follow wear the sword belt. They grasp the spear in their hands. And here we have Inanna's entourage, just like that. Hi, Paige. How are you? The people of Sumer parade before you. The men and women adorn the right side, or the women adorn their right side with men's clothing. The people of Sumer parade before you. I say, Hail to Inanna, great lady of heaven. The men adorn their left side with women's clothing. The people of Sumer parade before you. See, Inanna, she was like, she had some gender bendy tendencies in her, right? Like, we were reading these earlier myths about the Gala no, not the Gala demons. Let me see if I can, Shugara. Yes, the Shugara. No, a place that the crowd, no, not, I don't, what is the vocabulary that I need? The creatures that are neither male nor female are called, let's see. She wears the Shugara, blah, blah, blah. The creatures that resurrect her. This is a waste of everyone's time. I'm doing okay, Paige. I feel like I'm in lockdown again, and I haven't left the house in weeks because it's winter. And I I'm just working on this thesis, and sometimes it makes me sad, but I'm working on it. I'll be done in the spring. What are the creatures' names? I should just know this. Oh, the Kugara and the Galator. Yes, the Kugara and the Galator are neither male nor female. Right, so there's gender ambiguity associated with Inanna. That was the only thing I was trying to claim. I think it's pretty cool. Anyhow, the men adorn their left side with women's clothing. The people of Sumer parade before you. I say, hail to Inanna, great lady of heaven. The people compete with jump ropes and colored cords. The people of Sumer parade before you. I say, hail to Inanna, the first daughter of the moon. The young men who carry hoops sign to you. The maidens and coiffed priestesses walk before you. They carry their sword and double-edged axe. Ascending, Kugara priests, right, neither male nor female. Kugara priests raise their swords before you. The priest covers his sword with blood, sprinkles blood. He sprinkles blood all over the throne and court chamber. The tiki drum, the sem drum, the ala tambourine resound. In the heavens, the Holy One appears alone. My lady looks in sweet wonder from heaven. She looks in sweet wonder on all the lands, and on the people of Sumer, as numerous as sheep. And there we have the priest with Inanna, the genderqueer priest, the Kugara, and the Galator. Let me look that up quickly. What is the Kugara? Now, I know very little about this stuff, even though I'm reading it to you. Kugara, Ancient Mesopotamia, Wikipedia. It's not coming up. Not a Wikipedia article, anyway. Ancient Mesopotamian transgender and non-binary identities. Alright. Yeah, okay. There's stuff there. I don't want to waste all your time. The words of Enheduanna, priestess. Enheduanna wrote, to destroy, to create, to tear out, to establish are yours, Inanna. To turn man into a woman and a woman into a man are yours, Inanna. The exact meanings of the original Sumerian cannot be known for sure. The passage could relate simply to gender stereotypes, but this is not the only instance of ancient references to people living outside the gender binary in ancient Mesopotamia. Yes, and then it goes on, describes the Kugara later. Let's see, Gala priests. Anyhow, the world is large and full of many things. All my friends are here. I feel a little distracted today. I'm late. But here you are. Here we are together. I hope you all are well. Hello from Scotland. Well, hello from New York. Alright, so here's a mantra that I learned when I was taking pranayama classes. Haven't said it in a while, but I've started saying it again. Because I like it. I think it's pretty. The final goddess is named Gowri. I've lost my translation of it. So it goes. Hi, Paige. How's the snow load by you? We have, well, it started raining, and so I can't really tell. The snow was going on the trees, but it's been snowing for 2 days. Gajananam Bhutaganadi Sevitam Kapita Sambupala Sarabakshitam Umasutam Sakavinasakaranam Mahami Vigneshwara Padapankajam Sadananam Kunkumaraktavarnam Mahamatim Divya Mayuravahanam Ridasyasunam Surasainanatam Guham Sadanam Saranam Prapadye Yakuhendu Tusarahadavala Yasupravasvarita Yavina Varanda Manidakara Yasveta Padmasana Yamramachuta Sankara Pratrapi Deva Vasata Pujita Samampatu Saraswati Bhagavati Nihe Sajadyapa Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Nisparanchaya Santaya Shri Shivanandaya Te Namaha Shri Vishnudevanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarva Mangla Manglaye Shive Savarta Sadike Saranye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Om Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkantaramana Venkantaramana Sankataharana Sita Ramaradhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Trimutriya Vatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Sankarachaya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnudevananda 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 Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Natatrasayobati Natandrakaratam Nema Vidyopati Kutayamagni Twamiva Bantaminabanti Sarvam Tasya Basya Samritam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamane Kaivagovari Saraswati Narmade Siddhikarveri Ha 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 Namastitam Namo Namaha Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Twameva Bandisha Saka Twameva Vidya Dravinam Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Kayena Vacha Manasandriyarva Buddhyatmanava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomi Adyad Sakalam Parasmahi Narayanaiti Sarmarpayami Sarvadharmam Parichayam Amikam Sarvadam Braja Aham Sva Sarva Papayo Mukshayami Masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. And your tiny little child. Oh my gosh, Paige. Congratulations. That is a huge deal. I imagine that you have 10,000 different emotions, of which I can empathize with, like, maybe 6 of them. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. And I hope it all goes well. I have a friend of mine who is pregnant. She's about 6 months pregnant. And she asked me to make her... Here, let me show you. I'll go grab that. It seems a relevant occasion. I'll be back in 15 seconds or so. You haven't told anyone yet, and yet you're telling all of your internet friends? Hey, Sarah. Um, so my friend is pregnant. She's gonna give birth in February, and she asked me to make her a Judean pillar figurine replica. So this is right, like I've probably shown you this one, right? There were hundreds of these artifacts that were found in household archaeological sites in Judea, and then they stopped being manufactured after the Babylonian exile. But she wanted me to make her a little pregnancy charm, so I did. So best of luck on your pregnancy. She had difficulty. She was very tight-lipped about it until she was far along, like into the second trimester, I think, or maybe even the third trimester, because she had miscarriage before and freaked her out. It was very traumatic. So, life and death, and life and death, and death and life and life and death. Sarah, you mentioned that to me before, didn't you? You said you had an extra copy of the book and that you're gonna mail me one. I did download it. I downloaded like an EPUB version. Haven't started reading it yet, but I will, because I like to know what's in your head. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's a very difficult experience. I would love it if you mailed me one, Sarah. Yeah, there's all sorts of decisions, right? 10,000 decisions. How are you going to bring a life into the world? How are you going to communicate about it? How are you going to communicate with them? It's a really big deal. I'm really happy for you. I hope it all goes well. So, I think we will conclude for the day. We'll conclude with Kaddish. Right, so Kaddish is a prayer of grief, but it can just as well be a prayer of joy. The meaning of the words is what you make of them. Yeah, don't let people push you around. Except Kimmy. When she says don't let people push you around, you should let that thought really sink in and influence you. Good morning, Shannon. I hope you have a great day, too. So the Kaddish, the meaning of the Kaddish has changed. And I think every time I say it, it means something ever so slightly different. Right? The translation, if you look at the Hebrew to English translation, it's basically like, God is great, God is great. And I don't actually think God is that great, even though I talk about him a lot. But Kaddish can mean what we want it to mean. And it does remind me of my grief, but it also reminds me of all the incredible people that are in my life that make it worth living. So thank you. Yeah, so the words of the Kaddish go like this. Yitgadal, Yitgadash, Shema Vahafta, B'yama divrach Yute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei dekol Beit Yisrael, b'gala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shema Rabba miva'arach li'alam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'itba'ar v'irmam v'itnaseh, v'itadar v'itale v'talal Shema dekudesha barechu. Leila min kol berchata v'sherata tushbechata v'nechemata jamiran v'yoma v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Amin Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mermav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mermav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. V'imru. Amen. Opinions are just opinions, it's true. And the most important opinions are yours, even if they're opinions, and even if they're biased, and even if they're deeply flawed by your pains and traumas and all the rest. They're still your opinions, and they're still deeply important. Yeah, the prospect terrifies me too, but I think about it more and more every day as I get older. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me, even though it's later than normal. Yeah, I'll see you soon. It is scary, but here we are. Scary but fulfilling. Yeah, I would like to have kids one day. It's a little complicated medically for me, but I think it will happen. Probably. Yeah, have a great day, Paige. Enjoy this time. Yeah, you won't forget it. I'm glad I got you today too, Sarah. It's really nice to see you all. I missed you all. I didn't stream on Wednesday or Thursday because I just didn't come together, and even today it's really late, but I'm glad that I came on and checked in with all of you. Yeah, I'm really glad. Have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Okay, farewell.